Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play No Man's Sky, next update version of the game. I'm your host, Colors Fade. We're going to play a Permadeath game. I've already done one and got the Steam achievement for getting to the center of the galaxy on it, and I figured I might as well just make this YouTube version the same thing. So let's go. New game on Permadeath. I found Permadeath to be pretty fun, and it forced me to be a little smarter and not take so many unnecessary risks. And I like that a lot. I don't know how long this series will go on for. I certainly want it to go as long as it takes me to get to the center of the galaxy. With my first Permadeath game, I pretty much focused on just first completing the Atlas quest so I could see all the black holes, and then using the black holes to get to the center. And it wasn't until after I got to the center that I started to focus on Artemis's quest. In this first 30 minutes while you're trying to get to your ship, this is some of my favorite part of the game. Oh, 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry for you folks who like Celsius. I am a lame American, and so I've switched it over to Fahrenheit because it makes more sense to me.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
I like the progress in this game as you try to get your suit and ship. Alright, so we're really low on goods here, and the first thing you do is go into photo mode and look for, hopefully, someplace with a cave. Is there a cave anywhere? Is there one right there maybe? This could be deadly real quick.
Thermal protection falling.
Because I don't have any thermal protection. Uh-oh, this could be a problem.
Thermal protection falling.
Darn. I don't see any sodium. Let's see. I don't have a scanner. Take some critical damage here and then we're gonna die. Yep. If we can't find a cave, we're kind of screwed. Oh, there's one way over there. And there's some sodium. Run, little guy. Yeah. I know, it's not good. Alright. There's a little oxygen here too. Okay, I have a second. I can fix something that really bugs me. The game starts out in third person, and that is just really annoying for me. Okay, so we have a cave. Oh, we have a cave with a pretty good drop. Okay. Ooh, Corvex cubes. Alright. So that's the first order of business always, is finding a cave so we can kind of protect ourselves. That was, that's the roughest start I've had in survival or permadeath mode. There was no immediate cave close by, so that was... And there's a whole bunch of toxic plants in here. It's great for oxygen, but of course, I like to throw stuff at you. So... And there's some sodium. That's what's great about these plants down here. Okay. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat again this morning. So the first order of business is to get enough sodium and oxygen so that we can actually move around outside. And you'll notice down below in the comment section, well, in the description, not the comment section, I will put the links to the trading guides that I have written for No Man's Sky that are on Steam. I have one written one and one YouTube video, and that is definitely what I'll be using. Oh, and I made the mistake of not getting any carbon. So, I've got to get some carbon for my beam. Can I get up there? Gosh, I hope so. Here we go. Come on now, get up there. Gather carbon, yes. Oh my goodness. I've already made a poor start of this, but we can recover. Carbon, there we go. Plants. Yeah, I know. How do Q? Q, because it says right there. Just gonna beat some stuff up. Alright, how much do we have? Enough to recharge it to get started. There we go. What's this? Oh. Okay, hold on. Don't waste your beam here. Ooh. Creatures. Hopefully not the kind that want to eat me. Hey, here we go. Get some stuff. Oh, carbon. A little bit of sodium somewhere. Alright, what else do we... Oh, there's some more sodium right there. Okay, carbon. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between plants that are just cosmetic and plants that actually can benefit you. Losing a little thermal protection. Let's see about trying to find our ship. Where is it at? So, is there a cave over there? Thing about survival mode is you really start out with nothing and you kind of have to be careful. And they put you on a planet that basically has no sentinels. At least I've never seen it. I was kind of surprised about that. I expected to see sentinels all over the place early. And it seems like when you start in survival or permadeath, you don't have to deal with sentinels. Okay, so here's a cave. Great. Gotta get my carbon supply built up here. So the first order of business is sodium, oxygen, carbon, but then your next order of business is fixing things so you can find your darn ship. So let's see what we can do about that. And you gotta be a little bit cautious about jumping down into a cave that you can't get back out of. Because you don't have a terrain manipulator yet, and you're not gonna have it for a while. Where did that cave go? Right here. How easy do you think it would be to get out of that one? Not easy. I'm a little bit concerned about going down there. So let's see what we can do to find maybe a different cave. We also need to start collecting some ferrite dust, because we'll need to make all kinds of metal things. One of the things I like to be sure to do in this mode, whether I'm playing survival or permadeath, is keep moving and just grab things on the way. Because in this mode of the game, you chew through resources pretty quick until you can get suitable upgrades. The thing is, after playing the game in survival mode, I just can't fathom playing it. There's that cave that I was in. I can't fathom playing this game any other way. Time to recharge some things. Yeah, I hear you, oxygen plant. Trying to blow up in my face. There's that cave. Let's get back in there. Until I try to get as much carbon and other junk as possible here. Okay, what's down in this cave again? Let's find out. This is a different cave? No, it's the same one. Dihydrogen crystals. Yeah, this will keep us out of the elements for a little bit. Let's take a look at what we need to fix. Multi-tool. The scanner needs ferrite dust. We're almost there. That's cobalt. We're going to need that later. Mine's moving now, but it's not a huge problem. It's not important yet. It's all cobalt. Okay. Is there any ferrite dust down here? Usually there's a pretty good chunk of ferrite and pure ferrite down in a cave, but not this one. So be it. Gather ferrite dust. I'm trying. Oh, there's another cube there that I missed. God, this will be worth some good early money for us. It's carbon. There's some ferrite dust. Okay. Should have enough to fix this thing now. Yay!
secret place.
Yay, there it is. Okay, let's find it. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, we'll grab some ferrite dust on our way then, because we know we're going to need, and we need all the dihydrogen we can possibly get. Dihydrogen, carbon, ferrite dust. Try not to get eaten by creatures. That's ferrite dust. Nice. It's really interesting coming back and playing the game from the start of a new game when you've been playing it with your decked out ship and multi-tool and all that jazz for quite a while. So you can just hold the mining beam down for long periods of time, and you have lots of storage space and more than enough resources to last on a planet for a long period of time. Get rid of this tree here. There we go. Hey, there's some more goods up here. Oh.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Now it's gonna get what? The temperature's gonna drop. Let's see how much. If it's substantial. Oh, there's some sodium up there, great. (146 degrees Fahrenheit in the dark is still pretty damn hot. Oh, and can I don't have an analysis visor, that's right. But getting to the ship is always the first order of business here. You can do that, then at any point in time after that, getting killed is basically your own fault. If you die in permadeath after you found your ship, you either ran into a horrible bug or you were dumb. And there are some horrible bugs. I almost lost my permadeath last time because I warped into a system where it appears like the game pushed me too close to a planet, and I was actually on the underside of the planet, and my ship was banging up against trying to get out, and it couldn't fly anywhere, and my shields were getting destroyed. And I was caught in the geography of the underside of a planet. At least that's what it appeared like. I was trying to make sense of what was going on.
Technology recharge.
Oh, yeah, we're here. And so when that happened, I just hit exit and backed out of the game to my most recent save. Atlas Pass, that's right, we don't have that yet. Alright, yeah, the music was kind of loud there, wasn't it? Oh, I turned the light off, I didn't mean to do that. So here's our ship. Let's get in here and get a save. Iteration, blah blah blah, online. Launch thrusters, pulse engine offline. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. The controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me, but I have no memory of it, no sense of a before. Read the log. Pilot should perform maintenance. Alright. I need a hermetic seal and metal plating for those to be online, and I need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly for the launch thrusters. Ooh. Okay, so dihydrogen jelly I can make. Get that on there. The pure ferrites, we're gonna have to wander around and look. And then hermetic seal and what? Metal plating. Alright. There's that. We're gonna have to wander somewhere for the hermetic seal, I believe. Okay. Where can we find some pure ferrite? Dust. Pure ferrite, I need something to grab it with. Okay. Board the ship and consult the diagnostics. I did. Let's see what our quest is. Investigate and repair ship. Repairs can be carried out in stages. Well, let's see what I have to say now. Yeah. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Hermetic seal nearby. Great. And it's gonna be... it's our crash site. I want to go grab this oxygen. That's what I want to do. And where is the hermetic seal? Search distress beacon cache for supplies. Can do. Broadcast. A red light fills my vision. All I see is crimson, and then it fades. Alright. Up here inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distressed broadcast unit, it contains a navigational data model. And now I'll have to make something. Alright. Build a signal booster. Oh yeah, and then you do this. Let's see. Yep, signal booster. What am I missing? Oh, carbon nanotubes. Okay. I can make those too. And we'll make our first gizmo. Input the navigation data. Show us what you got. Alrighty, how far away is it? It's there. No time like the present, right? Let's go. 146 degrees. Need an advanced mining laser for that little thing. Bring me all your carbon. Hey, some oxygen. Alright, where's the sodium? I see some down there. I should probably start running. I think I have enough oxygen. You can see how quickly it drains your oxygen though. That becomes much less of a problem later on. Oh goodness, it's gonna hit me with the storm, isn't it? Yep. Yes, it is. It always does this. Yep. At least there's sodium and oxygen on the way. I think the game is actually programmed this way when you're in survival mode. I believe it's programmed to hit you with the storm when you're on your way to get the hermetic seal. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, will do. What do we have there? Waiting for stamina to regenerate. Storm clear. Great. You guys always do this though. You always hit me with the storm. And a little more sodium on the way. At least they put you on a world that has the tools you need to get off of it. I can't imagine if there was a even more hardcore permadeath survival mode where you might not easily get what you need. Alright, accessing archives. Oh, I don't read most of this stuff anymore. And I apologize if anybody watching this wants me to read these things. I certainly can. I'll certainly read them when it gets to Artemis's quest. But for the most part, the writing in this game is not very good. Learn a word. Interloper. Alright, so hermetic seal acquired. What this? Oxygen. Where's our ship at? Where is my ship? Supposed to be an icon for that thing, right? No analysis visor installed. What? Install the analysis visor. Can I? What do I need to install it? Carbon nanotubes. Oh, crikey. I can do that. There we go. Hey, now show me where my ship is. Alright. Test the analysis visor, it says. Yay. Not gonna worry about analyzing things at this point in time in the game on this first planet. It's all business. Oh, get over here and get this other one then. I saw it. Run, you little scamper. Oh. Those surges are so short. You silly oxygen plant. will not thwart me. Feel pretty safe where I'm at right now. I think I can just walk. Let's see now what these guys are going to say about this stuff. Oh, wish we had a terrain manipulator. There's a buried technology module there that we can't get. Yes. We know. Anyway, something I was going to say earlier in the episode was I'm linking my 2 trade guides, one written and one done as a video. And that'll be primarily how I'll be making money in the game, is using my trade guides. So get to see that too. We'll get enough money and get all the fancy stuff. Get a couple of fancy ships, a fancy freighter. Learn how to see the black holes, and we'll make our way to the center, which can be a long process. And it requires a whole heck of a lot of chromatic metal. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Pulse engine, hermetic seal. Yay, the pulse engine's online. And now I need some pure ferrite. Alright. Pure ferrite, I see that. Oh, I need a portable refiner. That's how. Okay, I forgot about that part. Yep, so let's do that. I need metal plating. I can do that. I forgot you can make a refiner. There you go. Let's do this. Condensed carbon. Ferrite dust. Let's drill a bunch more of this out then. While we're waiting. Oh. I'll analyze it to figure out what bonuses I can get here. Let's see, bonus stuff. Sulfurine, which could be very useful for us. What about this? It went kerplunk. Did it run out of fuel or did it finish? 81 pure ferrite. I'll take that. That's more than enough here to fix this thing. Hey, we're fixed. Alright. Launch systems online. We're ready to take off into space. And that will... Oh, wait, no, hold on. There's cubes. How did I miss those guys earlier? I'm gonna grab a couple more pieces of carbon before we do that. Yeah, subterranean relics, baby. Subterranean relics that aren't subterranean. Let's... While we're here... Yeah, see, there's a few more. Oh yeah, it's dumb not to go get these before we leave. Because this is one of the quickest ways to make a little bit of cash early in the game. So while we're here, let's get them. Oh geez, there's a bunch of them down here. How much space do I have? Not a lot. Here, dude. There you go. Any others down here? Oh, there's a couple more over here. Alright. Excellent. Well, that is definitely the most relics I've seen in one place at one time, starting on any survival or permadeath game. That's a... Oh, there's something up here too. Oh. A couple of things I can't open. But I can open this. Tetracobalt. Far out. Okay, let's get into space. Let's get into space in our piece of junk and see what's going on. How awesome was this the first time you fired up No Man's Sky and you were just like, oh my goodness. Amazing. 3 planets, 2 moons, Viking. What's this? That's going to be a frost system. Incoming transmission. Identify yourself. Follow the yellow brick road. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began, but the final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Okay, so there's... we have a half pulse engine. Alright. Half full pulse engine. Well, let's roll. Actually, what I'm going to do, before I even do that, let's go to the space station. Because there's absolutely no sense wasting time being down on a planet's surface without having missions. You should always have missions, and you'll see me spend a lot of time docking in space stations just to get missions. Hey, our space station. And also, in the early part of the game, space stations are a great place to go to check for better multi-tools than the one you have. And even if you can't afford it, what you want to do is check, and then you can make a note of which system an awesome multi-tool is, and you can come back to it. So there's one in every space station. There's this one that's not great. I certainly wouldn't. Yeah. I'm not going to concern myself with that one. And then there's always this. Okay, so do we have any money yet? You always want to stop and get the exosuit upgrade, but we don't have 5,000 units yet. We're going to have 5,000 units in a few minutes when I do this. Look at all these little ships. Oh, there's a big one. Oh, ooh. What is that? It's an A31 hauler. Nice. It's not a 48, but one of my first missions in the game always is to try to get myself a really good hauler, because that's when you can start making some money with trade. Alright, let's see. Sulfurine, I'm just going to sell that. I don't think I need that for anything down the road. Vortex cubes. Right. Tetracobalt I'm going to hang on to. How much is it? It's 116,000 though. No, I'm going to sell it. I can get it later if I need some. That's great. Alright, mission specialist. Oh. You won't let me have missions this early in the game. Well then. Fine, be that way. There's another hauler that's a B36. See, it's got, even though it's a B, it's got way more slots than that other one did. Earned 108,000 units, yes. And I'm going to go spend it right now. Give myself an exosuit upgrade. Alright. They get progressively more expensive until at the very end, when you're expanding some stuff, they'll be a $1,000,000 a pop. Wow, these are all nice little fighters. B-26, a C-15, and a C-16. That B-26 is nice, and it's only 6 million units. Where's my ship? What is this mine? Okay. Alright. I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to go check the planetary coordinates next time. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you on the next episode.